Welcome back, folks. So let's play Hardcore Minecraft Take 3. Last we left the avatar, we have an iron golem that naturally spawned in the village because there are enough villagers for that to happen. This makes the village much better at protecting itself. And that was all made possible with this villager here, who is now a weaponsmith with better trades, because now we have the ability to trade some coal over. I do miss not having the enchanted weapon as an option, and I could actually keep trying to get the combination of enchanted weapon and the coal. There are 3 possible trades at the first level in the Java edition, and only 2 that are available. There we go! Bane of Arthropods 2, Fire Aspect 1. Not as good as what I had before. You know what? I'll try and get one more different one. And that's much better! Unbreaking 2, Sharpness 2, but there is no coal with it, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of that. Knockback 2, that's passable. We'll keep that. So, we'll hand you some emeralds, and... or rather, we'll, get some emeralds from you. We'll hand you some emeralds later, I'm sure. We've locked in your trade, so let's see what we can get as future trades by using up more of our coal. We'll be able to get more coal. We want more emeralds. Emeralds are a little harder to get than coal. And you've leveled up, giving you this trade. Iron ingots for emeralds. First things first, though, I want to trade away a few more stacks of coal, because I do still think that this... no, actually, this doesn't provide me with a very good trade ratio anymore. We're going to go and get some of that iron that we have. Now, you may think that we don't want to get rid of our iron because iron is quite valuable, and in a way it is. And in another way, it isn't, because iron is pretty plentiful as well, and eventually, once we get all of our equipment magically enchanted, we are not really going to have much need for iron, outside of building various structures. And ooh, more things that we can harvest, and we like harvesting these things. So, let's go get them. We'll grab these potatoes, we'll grab this pumpkin and get another emerald, and we will grab these bits of melon. Plant those, and we'll take a look and see if we can get any more. Yep, we can get another one of these, which means even more money for us. Not actual money, but it's effective money. Also, we could make a few more of them, and we are going to make a few more of these, so that we can pass these over to the villagers. Now, I actually want to make some more blocks of coal again, because we're not going to be using coal as a trading material for quite a while, not until we get another villager. So these go back, and we're going to take out about that much iron. 36 should be sufficient. And off we go back to get even more emeralds. Ooh, and maybe one more as well, because another pumpkin. Some people have said that I should make the various farming patches around the village a lot bigger, and there is an argument for that, but I prefer to keep them quite small because then it's a lot easier to keep them constantly illuminated. And when they're constantly illuminated, they grow a lot faster. It's a personal preference. I know that there's a lot more efficiency in getting a much larger farming patch, but efficiency is not always everything. Really should think about moving that. Maybe later. For now, even more trades. The golem is going to patrol around, and it won't be the last golem either. Eventually, there'll be a lot more. Hello, I'm back. I have stuff to trade you. Like all of this here, that should get you pretty close. Ooh, close, but not close enough. No, actually close enough. Now the trades are a little bit trickier. Now it is 31 emeralds for a bell. This is one of the people that will trade you a bell. Or 23 flint for an emerald. We don't really want to do any of them, but if we were to do that one, we would not get much progress there. Now, I'm going to trade you this. I'm also going to trade you that. And I'm going to trade you that as well. And while I'm thinking about it, you could do with some bread. And I'm actually going to give you some bread. Would you like this bread? I bet you would. Aha! Bread. Now, I'm pretty sure you don't take the potatoes, do you? Also, much better having that little bit of, extra thing there. No, you don't. So, we're going to pass you the potatoes! Or not, as the case may... Oh, you were going for them. We'll just leave them here. Would someone like to go for them? Nope. Have to move a little bit closer to you. There we go. And then nobody took the potatoes. You're going to take the potatoes now, I'm sure. There we go. Perfect. And now, while no one is here tending to this, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of wheat here myself. Like that. Aha! And that gives me 3. That gives me another loaf. Gotta make sure I have enough food for me after all when all is said and done. Also, I think I may have given away my bigger stack of food, but that is fine. Can I trade you? I'm a few carrots short. That's okay. We'll be fine. Also, you're well on your way to becoming a fantastically high-level weaponsmith, and I want you to get to Master as soon as possible, because Master gives me access to some diamond equipment. They're going to do their various chit-chats, but I'm going to leave them to it, because we have stuff we need to do. Somewhere. Mainly home. First things first, I'm going to actually get rid of this, because this is a remnant of when this tree had another tree next to it. There we go. Much better. And my horse is already trying to gallop off. We can't have that. You must go over here. We'll gallop this way instead. And we're definitely going to move that, because that has been bumped into more than enough times. You are going to go over here instead. That's much better. Much better. Now, anything else that's grown here? No, not a whole lot is the answer. We do have more carrots. We can do another trade there in the morning. Yep, just enough for another trade, provided the discounts do not disappear. Also going to put this in here. And we have a little bit of this. Might as well use some of it to make some more wheat. Like so. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brilliant. And, of course, 8 more bits of seeds, or piles of them, rather. This is growing quite slowly, if memory's... Oh, no, actually, that has already grown. So we can harvest this. Like that, and get a little bit more of that, because we are going to be trading that as well, eventually. Speaking of that, I should probably start thinking about selling some of my gold over to the cleric. How much gold do I have? I could afford to get rid of a couple of blocks of gold. Just a few. Also double check that we don't have any more piles of... No? Somebody asked, by the way, why I have this here, the piles of carrots, or at least various bits of natural produce here. This is so that, just in case something terrible happens, I have a way to replenish the supply of the stuff that I grow. Which actually reminds me, I should get some potatoes and various other things in there as well. But that will be for tomorrow. For now, we must rest. And then return back to the village, and maybe I should throw some more iron the way of the weaponsmith. Just a little. See, if I take like a block of it, or just 8 here, I can see how much I will gain from... Actually, let's take that as well, turn that into a bar, and see how we do there. Also, while I'm thinking about it, loaves of bread. Brilliant. Keep the carrots there. It is morning. Nothing is really going on here. So, let's head back and hope this time that we don't collide with that stone pillar. Also, thinking about the cows. We are going to need to make some books at some point. We are... Okay. Hello. Forgot that that can happen in the morning. Forgot that that can happen. The morning could still have enemies about, and that could have ended poorly. Fortunately, I was observant enough to react in time, and the placement of the thing there is a lot better. It is morning, everyone is crowding around here, and we have another young villager. You are going to be a... We could start going for the librarian right now. You know what? Let's go for the librarian now. And there's a reason why I'm putting the lectern right there. The lectern is going there because I want the librarian to be easily accessible right up until I get a trade going. I want to sell you some of these. Ooh, actually, there's a lot of advancement to be had with gold. And that's enough to give you a level, which means that you now... The rabbit's foot is something that we can do. We can also buy glowstone. Villagers are actually a way to get certain things from the nether that you couldn't otherwise grab. And that's a good thing. Now, you actually still give some pretty good advancement there using iron. Unfortunately, you now will not take the iron from me because you have reached that limit. I'm going to have to buy something else. So you know what? Ooh, that is admittedly 20 emeralds. I was about to say I will buy that, but that is 20. I don't want to do that. Instead, you can have some carrots. Maybe some coal might be better. I do have a lot more coal after all. Don't have any rabbit's feet though. And that's a shame. I could buy some lapis lazuli. From you, cleric. That is something I don't have a massive supply of. And there's a fair amount of advancement to be had from that, so, you know what? Let's buy a bit of it. Actually, let's buy as much as we can get. 12! That may seem like a huge investment, but that has got you to expert, which means that you will now buy scoots, which are the shells of turtles, and you will also buy glass bottles. Additionally, you now have... Ooh, that is something I should take advantage of. You now have a discount on gold bars, and getting you to master as quickly as possible is a really good idea. So let us do that. Moo, said the cows, moo. And suddenly, Minecraft became some kind of trading simulator game. It certainly does that quite quickly once you get to the village part of it. It can very quickly become, you trade this and you trade that, but it is worth it because I want this village to advance as quickly as possible. I want certain things, and those certain things are gained only through very shrewd trading. Me? Trading shrewdly? Whatever next? Stranger things have happened. We really don't need this gold, though. So let's get a few more blocks of gold. And while I'm thinking about it, let us also bring with us... Oh, we also need to bring a little bit of coal with us. A few of these. And a couple more of these. We may be quite low on iron soon enough, and when that happens, that of course... Ooh, there's an emerald right there. That of course means that we will have to go and get another mining trip going, so that we can get even more iron. That will be easier once we get some of the stuff that we will be making, or rather... Well, there's another pumpkin. The game went, hey, I know you like trading pumpkins. Would you like another one? And I'm like, sure, I'll have another emerald. Makes up for all the emeralds I just traded away. That is not yet fully grown. Close, though. Getting close. And off we go back. Eventually what I'll do is I will actually make a minecart system that will lead to the village, so that I don't even need to go outside if I want to head there. It takes a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Oh, there are now 2 golems, everyone! I said it would happen, and it has happened. There are now 2. And that's good. Alright. I didn't bring something with me, did I? No, I didn't. But then again, we might not get to master here. Let's have a look. Oh, we definitely made it. We definitely made it. Now you will buy nether wart, and you will also sell the bottle O enchanting, which gives you experience. Not a huge amount of experience, but if you have nothing else to spend your emeralds on, it's better than nothing. Also, I will buy these, thank you. Or rather, I will sell those. I'll be buying things off you later, I'm sure. As for you... Oh! You'll now take this again. All we needed to do was wait for a little bit of time. Let's get you promoted, shall we? You are now a expert, and you now sell a Silk Touch Diamond Axe. That is not quite what I want, but it is a magically enchanted diamond axe. More importantly, it is a diamond axe, and I will be buying that. The enchantment is not as important as getting a diamond axe without having to make it with my diamonds. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I can just make the final push over to the final level, which brings you straight to... Well, we need to do one more trade, I think. Which brings you... Let's actually have some coal in our inventory. That'll do a trick. Which brings you... Not close enough. Darn it. We're one piece of coal off. One piece of coal. And we don't have enough of the iron. You're literally one tiny speck of experience away, but that's okay because we need to go back anyway and get the nether wart. Did I say I was ever efficient at bringing the right things with me for trades? Because if I did, that's a lie. I've never been efficient at this sort of stuff. Okay, I need just a tiny bit more coal. One more block of coal should do a trick. Anything to dump off here? We could dump off the carrots. Also that. The axe is going to go into the box of enchanted stuff for now. Don't quite know what I'm going to do with the axe, as in, I'm not quite sure I'm going to be using that enchantment, but I am going to be using all this lapis lazuli. That was a good investment. Also, definitely need to get that nether wart. There's a lot of it. And that will give us... This also, by the way, is giving us experience. All of this is giving us experience. And that experience is always good. Also, more of this. More of this. Not enough for... No, not enough yet. But it will be soon. If we're quick, we can figure out what that enchantment that the weaponsmith will offer will be. And we can also get the money from the nether wart sale. Not really going to be using nether wart too often, at least not yet. Once I want to make a serious amount of potions, then I will be using nether wart. Okay, right, where is the weaponsmith? Oh, stay away. There's going to be another villager in a moment. It's going to be another villager. I'm going to have to try and keep up with all the villagers. And there's another villager. We have loads of them. Also, I have that for you here. What are you going to sell? The answer is a sharpness 2 diamond sword at only 12 emeralds. Yes. Absolutely I will buy that. Absolutely. What a fantastic deal. Where is the cleric? The cleric is somewhere. Oh, cleric. I'd like to buy stuff. Aha! There you are. Before you leave, I want to sell all of this to you. There we go. You may now go and rest. There we go. You're in now. Everybody's gone to sleep. And I should too. I should too. Before things... Ooh, there's a stray cat there. Okay, stray cats are now starting to spawn. That is a good thing. Because cats have quite a few benefits. There is the downside of cats, one of which being that cats like to sit on your beds or on your storage containers, but there are advantages, like the fact that phantoms and creepers are scared of cats and will keep away from them. The advantage of having domesticated wolves is that wolves will actually attack things that you are attacking or have attacked you. Now, to get a domesticated cat, we are going to need some raw fish. Fortunately, we have plenty of raw fish. And we should also grab all of this while we are here. But domesticating a cat and doing more trades will be for next time, folks. For when we come back, we're doing pretty well when it comes to getting lots of emeralds. We have 30 in our possession, and we also have a magic diamond axe and a magic diamond sword, and a really good magic diamond sword at that. Sharpness 2, that is a pretty good thing. It's very good, in fact. I want to put that in the storage container. The one for enchanted stuff. Now imagine using 2 of my finite diamonds to make that. Forget that that is ever a possibility, because I'm never going to be doing that ever again. If I want a diamond sword, I will just buy it. Even if I don't want the enchantment, I'll just strip the enchantment off and carry on. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.